Hi everybody, it's MC from Not Just Scrapbooks, and I have a very quick video. This is the journal that we created together in that tutorial, and I wanted to decorate the front just a tiny little bit. I think it's important that it stays mostly flat, so what I used are these cute little birdies from Fab Scrap, and they're called Small Swirly Bird. And they're a regular chipboard, like medium weight, I guess, and not too thick. But I wanted them to kind of match the background, but not get lost in it. So here's what I used. I started off by putting, oh, and by the way, the letters, for the letters I used this pack that I've had for a little while. It's a pink paisley listable chipboard alphabet. So what I did is first I used Rub and Buff, and I just completely rubbed it in on both, and I let that dry a little while, not very long, because I'm not the most patient scrapper or crafter, or if I want to feel lofty, artist. And so anyway, I used Rough and Buff. You can get this at Michael's, Hobby Lobbies, I think, as well. And this is the antique gold. And then on top of that, once it was dry, I put a couple of coats of Tattered Angels Glimmer Glam. And a lot of us have this stuff in our craft rooms now because, if you're like me, people look and they go, my gosh, you've got a lot of stuff. Well, I started collecting specifically tools and art supplies a long time ago. And some things just, don't go bad. So you can use them. And so this is Glimmer Glam again. And the color is Copper Kettle. And hopefully either you have that in your craft room or they still make it because it's probably 2 or 3 years old. And I just put a couple of coats of that. And I pretty much did the same thing to the letters. I put a coat of Rub and Buff. And then I added the Glimmer Glam on top of it. After I'd done that, I kind of felt like it wasn't quite defined enough. So what I did is I used my Spectrum Noir Come on. If I stop moving, maybe it will. It's True Black, anyway. True Black pen. And I edged the birds, and then I liked it enough that I then decided to edge my letters. Didn't do a perfect job, or it's not always perfect. I should have done the sides of the letters before I glued them onto the book, but, you learn. And I thought they would be okay. I thought there was enough gold on the sides, but when I looked at them from the edges, I was seeing too much chipboard, and I didn't like that. And if you remember when we did this, my binding was matte, and I decided that because there wasn't all that much glitter on this, or it wasn't that glittery, I decided to add a coat of this to my binding as well. So there you go. Very easy. It looks really pretty. It almost looks, like kind of rusty. It's probably a little less gold and a little bit more orangey than this camera is allowing me to show you. Let's see if I move it, if I can get the color it actually looks like. Sometimes this camera is weird and it anyway, I guess it won't show you the exact color it is. It really wants to pick up the gold more than the rust color. But anyway, it's pretty. I like it, and I hope that the person that should be getting it in the mail this week will also enjoy it. So have a great day, everybody. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.